achieve enlightenment. I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind. Until death, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind. From now until this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and the mind. We take refuge in the Kandaru Lama and the lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deity of the mandalas of Yadans. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sangha. We take refuge in all the noble Dakas, Dakinis, and the Dhamma gardens, possessors of the eye of wisdom. Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dharma, and likewise in the example of a Bodhisattva. As the Vivas Buddhas invest the enlightened mind and the progress on the Bodhisattva's path, are true for the benefit of all sentient beings, giving birth to Bodhicitta, and apply myself to accomplish each stage of the path. And the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, most excellent, I take refuge under enlightenment reach. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. May all mother sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering, the causes of suffering. May they never be separate from this happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in conformity, free from attachment and aversion. I bow down respectively with my body, speech, and mind, faithful mind to all Tathagatas and the 10 generations. Those who have already reached the Tathagata state, those who are reaching it at present, and those Tathagata state to come. Through the power of Samatha Buddha's prayers, may all Buddhas manifest within my mind. I prostrate to them, multiplying my body as many times as there are atoms of the earth. In each atom I visualize as many Buddhas as there are atoms, surrounded by countless Bodhisattvas. Thus all space is filled with Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. I praise to Buddhas through manifesting, chanting, expressing the great ocean of the excellent qualities. To all the Buddhas, I make offerings of arrows, pure flowers, flowing garlands, of music, anointing oils, manifesting like and fragrant incense. I make offering to them of garments, perform and prepare for the highest moon, meru, and arrange the most beautiful way. I visualize the highest and most extensive offerings and offer them with great faith to all Buddhas. I prostrate to Buddhas and make offering to them following the deeds of great Bodhisattvas. I confess to you whatever Buddhas, whatever negative actions I have committed due to the power of anger, desire, and ignorance. I rejoice in the merit of all the Buddhas and the 10 generations of great Bodhisattva and the Pakika Buddhas. Those have attained Aharasha, those have entered the path of Aharasha and all other beings. I request to all great protectors and Buddhas to turn the highest way of Dharma, as like displaying the darkness of beings in the 10 directions, leading them gradually to enlightened states. I supplicate those Buddhas intending to pass into Parinirvana to living long for as many eons as there are atoms of the earth in order to benefit all beings. Whatever merit I have gathered through prostrations, offerings, confessing, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying, for the sake of enlightenment of all sentient beings, all these are dedicated. The ground is sprinkled with the scented water and strewn with the flowers. It is adorned with the Meru, the Spirit Mountain, the four continents, the sun, and the moon. As Buddha fair, I offer it. May all sentient beings attain the happiness of the Buddha fair. To the Lama who possesses the three kayas, I offer altar, inner, and sacred offering. With my body, wealth, and all that is visible, please grant me the spirit realization, enlightenment. Whatever Mary have gathered through prostration, offering, confession, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying for the sake of enlightenment of all sentient beings. All these are dedicated on Guru Rina Mandala Panzamanga Samanda Zavar Samaye Aho. I call refuge, O knowing of the worlds. You are fame, provides the 3,000 worlds. You are the way toward Yadara without road. I continue the thing of no one but you. About a father, Jiktin Sungo, continue the thing of no one but you. Compassion, grant your blessing. Dispel the darkness that surrounds my heart. Please bless me so that I can realize the unlimited nature of the mind. Please turn the way of the Dharma of the true vehicles and the combination according to disposition and likewise mental capacity of sentient beings. So now we go through here to go to the Vajrapani sadhana. Mahamura Vajrapani Om Zobhavai Yudo Sarva Dharma Sobhavai Yudo Purify confusion of grasping and the duality of samsara and nirvana, and meditate on this primordial purity of all providing emptiness. From that state of emptiness arises the sphere of Vajra, fire mountain, in the center of which is a palm, which transforms into a lotus seed, on which a ram transforms into a sun disk. This is my own awareness in the form of a clear dark blue home. This red light that purifies all sentient beings is absorbed into the home, which transforms into Lord of Secret, the subduer of the old demons and evil spirits. I am black in color with one face and two arms. My right hand rides a five-pointed golden Vajra. My left hand is at my heart in the subduing gesture, holding a Vajra lasso. My right leg is bent, my left is stretched. I exhibit the nine rod for expression. My flame color hair blazes outward. I wear a tra of white dress skirt and a garland of 50 fresh hairs. I am adorned with nagas. I wear a tiger skin skirt. I am engulfed in a blazing wisdom fire. At three places a white home, a red eye, and a blue home. From this lake ready and invite all the wisdom deity in the form of Vajrapani, who dispel inseparable into me through the mantra Home Pa Home. Like ready from the home at my heart, inviting five Buddha of empowerment into the sky in front of me. Go back to Tibetan. Konde no yun e zeng zhe lo ba, non e ran ye da be do nye le, song kor dor je me re je be we, pam le be ma ran le nye me de, ran re wong de za le wong je be, tu nye se de tsirin de yong jo le, da nye san we da guo yong bo ner, gong do na guo yar je sa nye ba, ye be ser je dor je tse nga den, yong be do gar den zo dor ya na, xia ye gong ye yong jai zhou nian den, wo zhang ma zi re jin de lam e bar, zhou gan wei jian long bai do xia re jin, le jie jie jian da yang zi bar lo, ye jie me bong bar wei long nan jian, ne song wong gar amar wong den le, wong zhi ran zhi yi yi jin zhan yin, sa hong ba wo sa ni zi me ba re jiu, la yang du ge hong le wu zi ren zhi, wang la ren an den ga re jin zhang de, ong ben za bi be zha de za ye so ha, Om benza di bam ra de za ye so ha. Om benza alo ge ra de za ye so ha. Om benza ran gen de ra de za ye so ha. Om benza ran de ve de ra de za ye so ha. Om sarva ta danga abe gen za de ma. The Buddha of empowerment holds the wells of wisdom nectar with which they give the empowerment reciting. Shizoro dabe wan la ring a ye, gong bai dre ze gang wai sa de na, om in form Ashobia, as an ornament on the crown of my head. May all the Buddha's empowerment dissolve into me. Wang Gur Dai Je Lai Jin Je Le Me Ju Wei Je Wang La Rong La De Om Ben Za Bi Be Ra De Za Ye So Wa Om Ben Za Di Bam Ra De Za Ye So Wa Om Ben Za Lo Ge Ra De Za Ye So Wa Om Ben Za Ge Ne Ra De Za Ye So Om Ben Za Ne Ve De Ra De Za Ye So Ha Om Sarva Da Da Abe Gen Za De Ma the combined power and energy of all the Buddhas, the supreme holder of the treasure of the sacred teachings, the subjugator of all the maras, and of course, without exception, are present and pay homage to Vajrapani. Deshen to ji deshen, sang wai ma jen zong zeng jo, de ge ma le daran ze ba, dor jen zeng la sang kar do. My heart is a home, surrounded by the mantra home, Benzar Peg, in the black circle and clockwise, and the red-edged lake that makes offering to all the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas. Their wisdom, compassion, energy, and power return to me in the form of a lake and are absorbed. Again, like that is to all sentient beings and purify all phenomena. The suffering, obscurations, and the disease of all sentient beings of the six realms are completely purified, and those beings are established in the state of Lord of Secret. Thus accomplish all various activity. The lake then returns and is absorbed into the sea syllable and mantra. Tibetan. Tugar hong dar ngan re ye zeng go hong te jar wai ju jeng sing la de la yang do ge ma le oi zar re do do zhe jiang sam dai sa lai gu chen le dang jie yong zi zhi ba le 此地看人萨翁杰拉的红本扎贝红本扎贝红本红本扎贝 Please chant the mantra and I'm going to do the transmission, the Vajrapani. Namo Guru Meda Pane Nam Yorba Ganje Sandan Judo Je Jide Junjara Shinda Devanya Zane Bardo Veja Semi Je Lansa Om Soba Vashida Sava Dama Soba Vashida Ham Konde no jo meden de loban do ne ra yin da be do nye le rong gor do je me re je be be ban le be ma ran le nye me de ra le on den sa le on de be do nye se de sen de yon jo le da nye sang ve da bu jung bo de ko do na bu jar je sa nye ba ye be se je dor je se nga de yon be do gar den do do ya na xia ye gong je yong jia zhong yan de wo zhe ma se jin de la me ba ra do gan wei jin lo ba do jar je le je 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 da xiang de ba lo Yishime Bombar Velona Jen, Nesong, Amar Hondin Leo, the Randa Yishina Jen, Zambon, Isame Barjo, Lion to Golong Lezon, Wanaringa, Ningajinan, Ombeza Pipeta Desires, Ombeza Dibamba Desires, Ombeza Alogeta Desires, Ombeza Desires, Ombeza, Neveda Desires, Ombeza Danga, Zawada Danga, Vegasama, Yisawata, Wanaringa, Yagama Desegama Sadan. Om Savada Danga Da Begenga De Shamara Jira Yo Wangata Da Jilla Jinjale Uju Waji Wala Rangate Om Beza Pipeta De Zayes Om Beza Dibamra De Zayes Om Beza Alogera De Zayes Om Beza Genera De Zayes Om Beza Nevedera De Zayes Om Savada Danga Da Begenga Da Mam De Shin De Dabji De Shin Sawan Ha Jin Zon Jo De Gima Lin De Zeba Do Jin De La San Do La Ge Jima Da Ve Jiran La Chin De Se Ya De Jung Ha Dawa Ne Dogar Hong Darang Ha De Ye Zang Go De Yawan Ju Je Zan La De La Yan Dogar Ha Le Wo Zan De Do 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 Jan Sam Da Sa La Go De Le Tam Je Yong Su Zho Ba Sen Zeng Ha De Sa Wong Je La De Hong Be Za Be Me Pe Tro De Da Je Ka Ne De Da Ra Yi Jia Ju Yi Ji Pa Na Ra Rang Ge Ne Ze Je Dam Ze Nu Ji Men Mei Dong Bar Je De Da Ma Ji Xie Deta Machi Shiva Santa on the Nyambara Ya, Yomovani Givante Yorda, Sama Dabu June, Rawaji Jamali, Dayang Salango Bajularani Sanaka, Lamje Save, Ajada Chulan Jamjilan Jugoji, Lobu Nidin Somje, Dorji, Lok Sadan, Jungo, Chichi, Jinja Shin, the Debande, Nyaga Jega Mibata and Devin Bande, Tripa on the Zeng Deves, Gambo Bonjo Jamsi, Siki, the Tarawa Sham. Om Bezabe, 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 Om Bezabe. So here I'm going to share the teaching. Do we have that sadhana teaching today? Not the Vajrapani sadhana. There's called the spiritual song. Please sing Dharma key point, just one verse suffice. Is it there? Oh, can I have that book, please? They're extra, right? Okay, wonderful. Thank you. So I'm going to share teaching this spiritual song within the Vajrapani together. So Vajrapani teaching, I think we can do more tomorrow. Today we can focus more in this spiritual song. So this go together is very good. This spiritual song is come from the Jigten Sunggon. It's from his own experience and realization. So Jigten Sunggon has 12 volumes, and the 12 volume is usually everybody can I think engage in the read practice. So usually they share the translation. 12 volumes very easy. But another two volumes called sacred two volumes, usually they don't share. And this year I received that translation, sacred two volumes. And then in this song of realization is could be in the sacred volumes. Sometimes there are many different sections. So there has many. This Mahamura teaching is followed by this Jigten Sungho, his own experience, the sharing the song of realization. So usually the yogis don't write down, preparing like pen and inks, like or paper, right? When they stay in the just caves, and then sometimes they're naturally joy, happy, blessed, and arise these teachings from their own experience. So the collection together many different this song of realizations. So the Qigong Holiness asked like group of some translators. There, translation to English. There's some this song of realization collections together, and this is one of that. So today I'm going to share with you this. First, I do the supplication prayers. Dāngbē dōjē yājē rāisā rōng yēnjē mādō dējē bōnyō mā sārjē lāmbō tāwarē jībē gā yājē jārbē yālā bē sā dzā bē mā yu bōdā shācā mané. Dorjen, Janjin, Delo, Naroda, Marba, Malay, Jija, Gambo, Pamo, Juba, Jarwa, Indigombe, Raju, Lama, Allah, Zorwa, the supplicating to Delopa to all the lineage masters. No, it's a specific supplication to Jiti Sungu. Jam danger, Tome, Zamle, Jen, Jab, Dong Song, Yong La, Jia, Zume, Jarwai, Dorje, Jam, Paje Dengo, Shablan, De Da De, Samje, Jule, Singje, Loje, Doje, Jin, Yenge, Memba, Sarne, Jang, Semji, Dara, De, Dover, Singje, Lo. That's a specific Jigdin Song supplication. Also, we have in the opening prayers. Next is supplication to gurus. Rome Jija Yanja Bogane, the Zon Sanje Ganja Ngoye, Ransen Chicken Onson Don Zebe, Save Lame Shabla Zorwande. Good. So welcome to the teaching and the practice of Vajrapani. So this it says Dharma key poems, just one word suffice. Is key poems means like practitioners through own experience, most important sections. So the first Jigten Sungho, he said homage to the Salam Gurus. He homage to this Guru Pamutrapa, and then Gurus means like many teachers. He homage to them. Then first cultivate bodhicitta. So when Jigten Sungho shared the teaching, he always bring every practice is called 5-part Mahamudra. The 5-part Mahamudra, the first is called bodhicitta. So he said first cultivate bodhicitta. We have to cultivate bodhicitta. So bodhicitta, the embodiment form is called yadam deity. And that's why practice yadam deity and then require to, practice or cultivate bodhicitta. Bodhicitta is, like wanted to enlightenment. We wanted to enlightenment. The reason is we wanted to have other beings liberate, not just only, like take care in the worldly level. So worldly taking care level is called good intention, compassion, love and compassion, right? The bodhicitta means wanted to liberate. We taking care in the worldly level, whatever we do, everything is temporary, not truly can benefit. So that's why Bodhisattvas recognize samsara is a suffering. Whatever we put effort into within samsara is temporary. So then that's why Bodhisattvas seeing all beings as the same as own mother, and seeing all mothers suffering in samsara, recognize and wanted to liberate them. And that's the reason the Bodhisattvas practice. So practice is two purposes. First is I wanted to liberate. Today, like I'm going to practice Vajrapani, I wanted to liberate. Same as become Vajrapani. Why? Reason? Because I want to have all these mother sentient beings to liberate. So that's called the Bodhisattva. The Bodhicitta. And then the Bodhicitta source is a compassion. Compassion is that we wishing every single being is free from suffering. And then the compassion source is love. Love is we wishing every single being have happiness. And that's the reason we have to cultivate love first. Love is the source of compassion. Compassion is the source of the bodhicitta. And here is the Jigten Sungho say first we cultivate bodhicitta. And then cultivate bodhicitta after visualize your body as yadam deity. So we visualize this our form body is yadam deity. And Yidam deity form, the main point is not only just like form is like visualizing like this, you know. The Yidam deity form is empty, emptiness is form, forms no other than emptiness. So that is called Yidam deity's form. And then when you meditate, your body is emptiness, and then your body is the same as a mirror. So Yidam deity is the same as like object is any object can appear to the mirror. And so that's why when we visualize the Yidam deity, we have to let go self-grasping. So last thing I share with you, if we hold the selfish, self-grasping I and the self, not possible to visualize the Yidam deity, our form bodies, not possible. So yesterday I shared you last night, someone wanted to swim, not possible to swim in the ice water. I mean the like ice below or like completely already ice, or you can swim in the lake's ice, you cannot swim in the lake. And so we have like self exist, fixation in this body, not possible to meditate, visualize the Yidam deity. Then that's why ice must be merged to the water. Lake is must be water, not ice. Then you have ability to swimming. Same, so you have to, when we meditate form with the Yidam deity, we have to let go our selfish fixation to our own body, recognize, all this body is emptiness. And that teaching usually formed by the Yidam deity is not basic teaching. And the basic level teaching is we talk about this form is impermanent, compound of phenomena. It's not permanently inherently exist. So we share the teaching is not attached to this body because this form is impermanent. It's anyway going to lose one day, sooner or later. So that's the basic way to cultivating let go selfish. And then go to this meditate on the visualize your body as Yidam deity means. Then we have to know its emptiness. That's why any Yidam deity sadhana in the beginning. So we just read. You remember, I think, what here says is Om Sobhava Shida Savadama Sobhava Shida Ham. And then purify all confusion, grasping the duality of samsara and the nirvana, and meditate on the pro-modal purity of all providing emptiness. So the emptiness is we not creating. Pro-modal in this form is emptiness. The water is, the ice is, water is not ice, due to the cold weather condition become lake is ice. But that is not true, no nature. The ice is going back to the water, right? Same. Right now we selfish grasping fixation on this body, but that is not the truth. That is our delusion. And we can go back to our own nature. And this form body is pro-modal emptiness. Pro-modally is our body is Yidam deity's body. So we have to go, that is the truth, when we sometimes we think we meditate, the body is transformed to emptiness, but we just not really transforming, something not right is changed to something not, just going back to own nature. Because on beginningless time, until now, we have already own nature, deity's form. The deity's form is emptiness. So we're going back to own truth, nature. Okay, so that's why in the Yidam deity beginning practice prayer say this, the reason is we're going to visualize form, the body is a Yidam deity's form. And as long as you don't fear and the self exist within your body, and then totally different our experience. So when we have a dualistic concept, your thoughts, selfish, I and self, fixation. In that time, our perception was different. And the last thing I share with you, without the internet, then nothing can do much in the, in the device like computers, your iPhone or laptops. Same, long as we have that fixations, attachment, grasping, we can't much to go in. And at that time, our perception is different. So now, when we visualize, Yidam that is form, recognize our form is emptiness, and the mind not create any conceptual thoughts. In that moment, then we have different experience. So you really can feel, your form's deity. And you have ability to visualize and meditate. So that's the reason, this beginning, almost Soba Shida means like we have to, this ordinary body fixation, grasping is in transform or into the deity's form by the emptiness. And then we visualize the Yidam deity's form. Form is empty, emptiness of form. Form is no other than emptiness. And then, meditate on the Salam Gurus, on the crown of your head. So we visualize that this body is Yidam deity. This is a Jigten Sungho, his own experience. And then visualize Guru is top on the crown. I think same, usually some tankas. You see the Yidam deity, tanka image, and then top there have a Guru, like sometimes Malarepa or Marpalosawa or Jigten Sungho, so like that, And we chant every single day Achi, small offering. And the form body is Vajra Yogini, right? We visualize our own form body is Vajra Yogini. And the crown there is visualize Jigten Sungho. So Jigten Sungho has become Guru. So that's why here Jigten Sungho says here, meditate on the Salam Guru, on the crown of your head. Then next, meditate on obstructors and hindrances are being your own Guru. So this first is bodhicitta, second is Yidam deity, third is Guru, yoga. So that's he's sharing here. First talk about bodhicitta, yeah? And bodhicitta is the preliminary practice first, important. Without that, you cannot go into the second and the third. So that's why bodhicitta is the preliminary practice. Then cultivate that bodhicitta and visualize the form body is Guru, second. And third is visualize Guru is in the top of the head. So then visualize Guru is in the head. Next, meditate on obstructors and hindrances as being your own Guru. So that's the hardest one actually. So, of course, like when we have this fixation, conceptual thoughts, not possible to our, obstructor and hindrance as being your own Guru is not possible. When we have this dualistic conceptual level. So when you meditate, your mind is going into the natural state, non-draw, and you don't create the subject and object I and the self. Then this is it's possible. Not only possible, it's very powerful become. So you really recognize obstructor and hindrance this is like is true Guru, because this helps us become true practitioner. Without this, you cannot become true practitioner. And sometimes, like worldly level, we talk about the heroes, right? So without enemies, who can become a hero? Right? You go to the war, you become winner or hero, right? And so that's worldly with just samsaric people, they call hero. And without these obstacles and hindrance, so then we cannot become victorious, like, uh, how to say, the Bodhisattva, like courage person. So Bodhisattva means courageous and heroics. So they conquer this obstacle and hindrances. Then that's why they become called the heroics or Bodhisattva, the victors. So this obstacle and hindrance being your own guru, so that is a true guru. And that's why Bodhisattva's enemy is precious, right? Enemy is like called, how to say, the special object or precious object, or, enemy is become actually Ru Guru too. And so this is the Jigten Sungpo, his own experience, become all this obstacle, negativity is true Guru. Use that energy, and you can become, create the wisdom. Without this obstacle, hindrance, negative emotions, then no source of the wisdom or enlightenment quality, no possible to arise. So that's why in this teaching is not a basic level. So this is more is like deepest, higher level practicing. And the ordinary way, enemy is enemy, is negative. So enemy create anger, and anger create negative karma, and go to, samsara again, falling to the spiritual errors because of killing each other. And that's why we have to avoid our enemies, not to contract with the enemies, because long as you cannot control our anger, right? Emotions. And that's why basic teaching always saying is don't engage, avoid. And this one is highest level, like, using this Mahamura method, and not avoid. Not the same as bodhicitta level. Bodhicitta is like, is more kind of, how to say, comprehending, or like talk each other and like become agree each other something. How to say? So if you have enemy, you don't avoid that person, but you talk with them, and then become friend each other. Engage with them and like both agree together, right? Or, so so anyway, you just use different words, okay? Whatever you use is correct, I think. And the Bodhisattva practice, Sutra teachings practice, that don't avoid, but talk with them, become friends. But in this case, Mahamudra level, not only make friends, they are become great guru. So use that, and then become, enlightenment. Use that energy. So that's why Jigten Sungpo says, these obstacle hindrances are being your own guru. If you remain undistracted in this state, then whatever obstacles or hindrance there may be will certainly be transformed into non-dual states, the birthless, limitless state of your mind, just like snow falling into a lake. So you visualize your form is a guru. The Yadam deity. Visualize the guru in the, in the throat, and you have bodhicitta. Then this all obstacle, negative emotion, whatever this problem is, everything can be transformed. Transformed to the causes of wisdom. Same is like just snow, is falling to in the lake or in the ocean. Snow cannot create, accumulate in the ground, right? Because snow falling to the lake or in the ocean is dissolving into that. Becomes snow is water naturally. So all the obstacles, all the emotions, and any like object of enemy making difficult problems is everything is become is a source of the enlightenment. So source of like wisdom, transforming. Because long as your mind be in the nature states, your form is deity, guru is visualizing, and then all these obstacles, negative, everything you can take into the transform to the path. That time is actually no obstacle, hindrance is not obstacle become. It's everything the source of the enlightenment. So this instruction is his own experience. Right now we are in our level is a conceptual level. In the dualistic state, it's very hard to feel that experience, I think, because this due to our this conceptual experience, I mean the conceptual level, and when you have like thoughts, emotion, anger, example, okay, you meditate, your mind is stay in the samadhi. You can use vipassana or shamatha, any meditation, meditate. And then you look into your body, you see your I and the self is not really existing there, it's emptiness. And then that moment, all this ultra level phenomena, everything is become different. Then when we have conceptual strong fixation, mind, when you are in the samadhi meditate experience at that moment, everything's become kind of oneness. And enemies, obstacles, problems not really hurt anything in your mind. It just you recognize that it's there, but they're not really upset, like your emotion creating. Is the the problem, negative hindrances, all this is naturally, kind of fears is a delusion, emptiness. Do you understand what I'm talking? So if we don't meditate, then this obstacle hindrance is very strong obstacle, and this makes like us torture, and the mind is extremely, like sad or unhappy. So easily arise these negative emotions. They create causes of these obstacles. But when you in the meditation state, you recognize this obstacle hindrance is not really bother you. So thoughts, emotions not really bother you. And that's we can get experience. When you have this strong thoughts, emotion arise, you just look to your form, is recognize emptiness, apply, form is deity's form, meditate, stay in that state. All thoughts, emotion naturally release. And fear is more peaceful. And same time, your body, like visualizing deities, you naturally feel blessed, joy. And then arises very strong devotion. And you get confident in yourself, your practice is powerful. And you recognize it, then you really appreciate your practice. And also you appreciate your thoughts, emotions too. You appreciate all these obstacle hindrances, because this put you in the meditation practice. Without this, we don't practice, and we get our own problem suffering, then we really want Dharma and practice. Until that, even we neighbors get a problem, and our country get problems, you don't get fear. Right now in the world, so many people dying due to the war. So we just see all the news, like not any much like just feelings. Like people dying, like just counting the number, right? Say like already 1,000 dead, 2,000 dead, 4,000 dead. Yeah, it's 4,000, 5,000. Just it's that's it. Not get any strong uh, feelings in the that much in the, your truly feeling not come from your heart. So that's why this obstacle hindrance, when come to us, we have to receive. I mean, this give us really experience, good experience, and then we use that energy. As long as you can run over this energy, and then you appreciate this obstacle hindrances, then we see obstacle hindrances through our guru. This really helps become real practitioner. Without this, we cannot become practitioner. So you are in the, we are in the problem place, like where the people die, like the war, in that space. That feeling, and you watch the news, feeling is totally different. No same. And we watch the news, feeling is just appearances, and you are in that place, your feeling is totally different. And that moment, maybe you just wanted to survive only, and no attached fixation to any other, like your house and the car or whatever other things. So that moment, different feelings, right? Same, when we have these problems, obstacles, and hindrance come to us, that time, then we use that energy. Practice is more powerful. So you really can go into the practice. That's the reason the Jigdi Sunghu say obstacle hindrances are be your own guru. Otherwise, we cannot say it's guru, okay? Obstacle is obstacle. Enemy is enemy. And long as you can use that energy, then use this energy, we can win or subduing this, energy, conquer this energy, then you can feel you are victorious. So we are become the moment enlightened. The enlightening feeling or experience arising within ourselves, then we recognize this obstacle hindrance is guru. They give that opportunity, or they put us in the enlightened. Enlightenment is not only, completely like enlightenment, Buddha Shakyamuni. When you have this obstacle emotions, like you conquer that moment you are enlightened. So this obstacle hindrances and emotion control us, the moment we are samsara and suffering. Can be we are human beings in that moment. The moment we can be, hungry ghost. The moment we can be animals, animal realm. And the moment we can be human being suffering, God's realm, jealous God's realm, either because due to these negative emotions, control us. The moment we can be any of these six realms beings. Six realms beings is due to all this emotion control us. And then which emotions is strongest? So then we call the hair realms, we can call the hungry gods, we can call the animal realms, human being realms, jealousy gods, or gods realms. So someone has like, own so many houses, so many cars and land, but the person is extremely desire, stingy, no satisfaction, zero, and so strong fixation. And that person, the whatever they own is not talking about you are rich. Okay, that person is hungry ghost. Do you understand? Hungry ghost means like no satisfaction, whatever you have, and so strong desire, fixation, and whatever you have, no knowing, no recognize, always wanting others. You have $1 million, no recognize, and someone has $100, you wanting that, So that is called the hungry ghost. Then that create the perceptions become or karmic imprints is very strong, strong, strong. And in the human being body is already hungry ghost, and you die, and then it's talk about hungry ghost around. You cannot take birth, future life, because you have become spirits, hungry ghost. And you have that mental perceptions are so strong, and you in the bardo stay like eons can be, stay really long time, and always looking food and cloth or something, try to find it. You cannot find that, or extremely suffering. That's called the hungry ghost. So that's the reason, when we have this obstacle hindrance arise, in this case, like use that energy who can conquer that, control, and use that energy, transforming or create, become wisdom, and then that is called enlightenment. We can enlightenment each moment. So when you have a conceptual thoughts, strong negative emotion arising, that time is a samsara. And you recognize that and use the form is a guru, and visualize the form is a yadam deity, visualize the guru, and the minds be into the Mahamura. And then all these obstacle, hindrance, negative emotions become same as like snow is falling to the ocean. So become all this problem, hindrance is create the wisdom, causes of wisdom. So that's the power of this practice. Do you understand or no? Yeah, so that's Jigten Sangho, he has his own experience. That's the reason he always share the bodhicitta. Without that, you cannot visualize the Yadam deity. And then, visualize the Yadam deity, your form means like just not talking about, I already mentioned like form body specific. Today is Vajrapani. You think I have to visualize Vajrapani like this body in your form body. If your mind is still distracting, you this image is like you make exactly same like this in the mass and all this cloth, everything exactly you put into your body. People seeing you are like Vajrapani exactly. But your mind is inside is distracting, and is still going on. These thoughts, emotions, self-grasping, fixation is there. Then that means you are not Vajrapani. We say the lion's skin is put in the drawers. Inside is still draw, not a lion, right? Or so tiger skin is put in the donkeys. Still is a donkey, not a lion, or not tiger, right? Same. So whatever you use auto level, this like create mass and everything in your body is the no count. The essence is body must be emptiness. No fixation, no attachment. And then mind is be in the samadhi meditation, Vajra. So that's called Vajrapani, means Vajra. Mind not in distracting, it stay in the true nature. And then, chant mantra, song is enlightening speech. So that time is we are true Vajrapani. And at that moment, you think about this form body, like just the body is like is become transformed within this form because your mirror is clean and use this image in the mirror can see clearly. Same as like right now in the zone, your camera is on, you uh, so you can see in this image clearly in there. That same is like your mind is become emptiness. Then you this form is able to in your bodies can be transformed like this, and so that's why emptiness meditation, power of emptiness. So I mentioned about last night, emptiness and meditation is the same is internet. And right now in the device, like everybody in this zone, so you can hear clearly, you can see. So these all connections, same. Long as you are be in the samadhi, emptiness state, then everything is bring into the oneness. And the mind is become same as this, internet zone is like everything can be appear here. I can see you, you can see me, like directly. So that is the same as like power of emptiness. Okay, so then we go to the next one. Will certainly be transformed into the non-draw state, the birthless. So the non-draw state is birthless. It's beyond the death. And you get into the non-duality state. There is no birth, no death. Birth, death is only in the relatively, certain levels. Is we have a birth and a death. But in the true nature states, we don't have a birth and a death. Same as like sun, sun, we have like sun, we have sunrise, sunset, but in someone in the sun, like in the top, in the space somewhere, they don't have a sunset and a sunrise. So someone in the space, that person's perception, and we are living right now in the ground here, is our perception is different. Even someone living in Asia country, there is dark right now, it's nighttime. We are in the morning, sun shining, and this totally different perceptions. So when we are there in the Asia countries, so they don't really have the same experience right now what we have here, and they don't get this experience. What they has experience, we cannot get that experience. We say they are nighttime, yeah, oh nighttime, but just you don't really recognize, time and like the what going on exactly there is a nighttime perception. We don't have that. So that is only the certain levels, like due to this fixation boundaries. And as long as one day we are free from the boundaries, present of samsara means you are in the space. So that time, then you don't have the two separate these concepts. It's gone that. Do you understand? Okay. Maybe will certainly transform into non-dual state, a birthless, limitless state of your mind, just like snow falling into the lake. It is very powerful, snow falling into to a lake is when we are in the samadhi meditation state, like thoughts, emotion is like snow falling in the lake or on the ocean. Same exactly, the thoughts, emotions, like distractions really cannot make you suffering. So, sometimes we have a thought and some unpleasant due to jealousy or due to anger, right? And due to pride, and this due to our ignorance, arising some, thoughts is very strong. Thoughts is very powerful, strong. It's your mind, heart is keep beating, and it's created really suffering. And that moment you visualize your form is emptiness, we apply Yidam deity, what in Jikin Sangun says, all these thoughts, emotion is like not really power become. It's the same as snow falling to in the ocean. Otherwise, the snow is falling to the like frozen ground. Snow falling to the frozen ground, snow is accumulate. And then we need, shift and put salt and so much hard work, yeah. And the snow falling to the ocean just is become snow is create more water. Is no any other than that. So our, when we have this in this state, samadhi meditation states, our state is the same as ocean, and the snow cannot accumulate. And same is like negative emotion cannot do anything like that, always transformed in that state. So otherwise, like the snow is falling to the frozen ground, and then one snow falling stay, two snow falling stay. That means, like say, these negative emotions very strong, very powerful, and really destroying our happiness. But sometimes we like that because due to our ignorance, and sometimes due to ego, and you don't let go of that. You recognize that, but you go in more there in that directions. So human beings, everybody want happiness. Of course, not human beings. All sentient beings want happiness, right? But due to ego, emotion, ignorance, and we always go into facing to that direction, like create causes of suffering. So that's we have an opportunity, whatever we want. Like we wanted to become frozen ground, or we wanted to same as like ocean. Thoughts, emotions, the same as snow falling in the sky. And so you are in the meditation practice. Like when you have love, you have compassion, you have bodhicitta, you have apply yidam deity your body, you have guru yoga practice, then thoughts, emotions do no power. They are powerless. It's thoughts, emotions are there, but they don't destroy anything like your happiness. The wind that has good weather, spring weather, the wind not going to frozen you. In this kind of weather, winter weather, the wind is so strong, right? Wind is blowing into your body, you get so cold and hurt. Do you understand? Same is like that. When you fixation, attachment, that moment, your emotions are very powerful, very strong. And your mind is love, compassion, our mind is bodhicitta and yidam deity, emptiness, meditation states. That moment, the emotion, thoughts, no power. Same is like summer wind. Summer wind is more pleasure. Do you understand? Because like very hot weather, your wind comes very pleasant, and you feel happy. The practitioner, meditator, when they has emotions, this obstacle or hindrances, they are more happy to receive that. They need that, okay? Same is like when we hot weather, we need wind. So without wind, then hot weather, everything is like become spoiled, spoiled, yeah. Even water also to become very dirty without winds. So when everything is clean, and same, when we are good practitioner at that moment, this all the hindrance, obstacle, emotion create more practice is more clear, powerful, and support. That's why it's called guru. So that's we have to recognize. The practice, these teachings in the Buddha's teaching, everything is for the medicine for our own afflictive emotions. Different levels way to subdue or transform our afflictive emotions. Then Also, I can show you another example. The thing about the surfing, people who surfing in the ocean, right? The waves, is problem for them or no? They need waves. Without waves, they cannot exercise. They're not happy. I know the surfing people without the waves, they're not happy. And they're chasing the waves. Same, like practitioner, meditator need thoughts, emotions, sense wave. Use that exercise for maintaining. And someone who don't know how to surfing, then this big waves is very dangerous for them or no? Yeah, it's very dangerous. Can be die. Yeah, the waves can digging into the ocean and die there. Same, beginner people, thoughts, emotion is enemy. So we have to avoid these thoughts, emotions until if you can control, use that. Until that we try to avoid. So that's why Buddha Shakyamuni is very skillful. He has wisdom, he has compassion. He shares all these different levels teachings for us. These teachings are no contradiction. It's due to the individual level. So you cannot say verb is perfectly good. Always safety, we need that. Never you can say that. So verb is bad, danger. You cannot say that. Someone need the verbs. So someone need these obstacle, hindrances, and emotions. Without that, you cannot become victorious, enlightened, right? Do you understand? Okay, so that's good. You understand everything. So then I don't have to teach. Okay, so when I receive the teachings, I don't understand. That's why we have lots of homeworks. And in the Sheda, difference. Just when I was in Tibet, the Sheda means like study places. Monks put more effort, more happy, more joy than when I was in India. Totally different. India is more relaxed. Okay. So when I was in Tibet, the way we go to study, I mean, this receiving teaching and study, and when I receive, I don't understand. When I was in the Kempo Jimmy Pinso monastery, so they call Setalarongar, and when I was there, first I don't understand the dialogue, the teachers what they're saying, I don't understand. Dialogue, no understand. Second, because I don't have ideas like Dharma, before the basic teachings. And in Tibet, usually regular words and the Dharma words is big different. Even same pronunciation, same spelling, but its meaning is earth and sky, like that difference. Usually, of course, regular words we say chu. Tibetans say chu. Chu means it's a dharma. Regular words. Ordinary people say we chu drop means practice dharma. Chu drop, practice dharma. But you go to philosophy study, there's chu means not talking about the dharma. They're talking about phenomena, everything. So it's a big difference. That's the reason that many translators, when they translate chu, the philosophy words, is the translation to dharma. Because maybe go to Google or maybe they're just, they're hearing the words that chu is dharma, that use that, translation to dharma. That kind of, many mistakes translated. And so that's the reason also I didn't understand. And we go back to after teaching and read so many books and the commentary, another commentary, ask them someone I can understand, dialogue, someone from my hometown. ask the monks questions, ask the, share again. So that kind of we have to study and then go to 12 p.m., go to sleep. 12 p.m. or like 1 actually already a.m., and wake up 5 a.m. So that time is monks sleep very short time in there because everybody put so effort, hard study. And so no, you are more better than that monks because you understand right away. You don't need to do homeworks. You are lucky ones here. I think so. Okay, so now through the blessing of protector of the world, trust in bodhicitta will grow, while confidence in your mind arise, with the unity of appearance and mind being so. So this is the Jigten Songgon, he said due to his guru's blessing, so he said he has this realization. What his realization is through the blessing of protector of the world means like his guru. So his guru is saying his guru is called Pamutrupa. So protector of the world. So then trust in bodhicitta will grow. So due to the guru's blessing, his bodhicitta is increasing, growing. Same as like waxing moon, right? And starting from like first day to all the way to 4 moon days, like growing. Same as like this bodhicitta is growing, trust bodhicitta will grow. So then also he, bodhicitta, he become Denshi-song means trust in bodhicitta. So trust means like he really recognized the power of bodhicitta. So bodhicitta is the essence of the Dharma. So yesterday I shared with you that bodhicitta is the same as this electricity. Without electricity, all this divide is die, right? So you cannot do anything if you have like iPhone 1 to 15 iPhones. So nothing can do anything. Becomes just object, this piece of junk. So bodhicitta is the same as like electricity, Long as you have electricity, all this device, different devices works. Doesn't matter which kind company create. All the camera needs the electricity, batteries, right? And all the computers, laptops, and all the iPhones need the device, the electricity. So every single beings need bodhicitta. Without bodhicitta, so is no essence. So that's the reason Jigten Songgo, he trusts in bodhicitta will grow. So he really recognizes bodhicitta as essence, truth, truth and the essence of the teaching. So also the bodhicitta is true protection. Another level, true protection is bodhicitta. Our true enemy is our own afflictive emotions, not the person is enemy or auto level, Is true enemy is our own afflictive emotion until you can transform. So long as we can transform, then our afflictive emotion is source of wisdom, becomes Ru Guru, same as Ru Guru, treasure. So without the bodhicitta, our afflictive emotion is become our own true enemy. And bodhicitta is absolute true protections. So long as who has bodhicitta, we have bodhicitta, then obstacles, hindrances, emotion really cannot destroy us. Your anger cannot destroy us long as you have bodhicitta. And then the enemy is become, ultra level enemy cannot destroy long as we have bodhicitta. Because then they're just same as delusion and dreaming, that helps more growing bodhicitta. So they are liberating us. That's why it's trust in bodhicitta will grow. While confidence in your mind arises, then you use this practice. So we can get confidence, means like Guru's blessing, practice bodhicitta, and then we have this ourselves is confident. Because own experience, true own experience rising within ourselves. Dharma is truly come from within ourselves. Dharma not in the words, not in the text. Dharma has become arising from ourselves. So that's he has this experience through his Guru's blessing. With the unity of appearance and the mind being so that is all the appearance and the mind is inseparable. I think with the unity of appearance and mind being so means the unit is inseparable. All the appearance is arising from within our mind. All this everything is arising from our mind. Mind is emptiness, and all this appearance is emptiness. And then appearance is, we no longer fixation attached to the appearance, because appearance is a mind projected. Mind itself is emptiness. Is mind true nature is clarity, emptiness, inseparable. So that's the realization Jigdish Sangha says he has due to his Guru's blessing. The next one, if one acts, everything that is wrong becomes skillful means. If one acts not, there is nothing to do done, or is spontaneously present. When both of these come together, it is no door great bliss. What is great sense of ease with body and such?
I think you skipped.
So his own experience, realizing. For us, this is a contradicting. Ordinary people in this world, what he's saying is contradicting. Skip through.
Yeah, you skipped one paragraph.
No, this one. Okay, so if there is a rising, whatever arises in the accumulation of merit. Sorry, but I did one skip. So go fast. I try to skip. You all recognize, and I cannot take advantage or cheating. It's a good thing you focus, If there is a rising, whatever arises in the accumulation of merit. So if there is a rising means like whatever we in the meditation in that state. So arising like some bodhicitta, love, compassion, and then you join create like some generosity, ethical discipline, patience, whatever this arising, whatever arises in the accumulation of merit, always create accumulation of merit. Even not only thoughts, emotion, whatever arises, is also create accumulation of merit during the in that state. Not the ordinary like delusion states, okay? In delusion states, thoughts, emotion arise, not create accumulation merit. You are in the no duality state. And then thoughts, emotions, hindrances, obstacles arising, they all create accumulation merit. So everything can create accumulation merit. Because someone has this bodhicitta and the samadhi meditation, everything they can take to the path. If you see the beautiful object and not attached to that, so ordinary people see the beautiful object, right? And due to our karmic imprint fixations, so male attached to female, female attached to male, that is like naturally because our habitual and karmic imprint. But in the who has bodhicitta meditation state, samadhi state, whatever see beautiful things is recognize emptiness. No attached to that. That means transformed. Beautiful is transformed. Attachment is transformed to emptiness. Or whatever beautiful object seeing is not attached to that. Mentally use that offerings. Create accumulation merit. And when we see the enemies, like ordinary people, arise anger. And the Buddhists who has bodhicitta and who has samadhi meditation, their seeing is different. The bodhicitta seeing, the enemy is guru, the guru, right? And who has samadhi meditation, enemy is no exist, it's emptiness. It's called yadam deity. Emptiness is a yadam deity, right? So that is like create accumulation merit. Do you understand? So that's the Jigten Songpo sharing here. It's his own experience, very powerful. This reason I'm sharing this teaching today here. We really need this. We don't have this thing ability to do because we see attached object easily attached to that. We're seeing the object of anger, we arise anger and hatred, unhappy. But Jigten Songpo, they here mention about the who has bodhicitta, who has samadhi meditation, and then all this he create to the accumulation merit. And if nothing arises, it is unraising accumulation of wisdom. If nothing arising, no thoughts arising, no emotion arising, if nothing is arising in the in that state, everything become wisdom again, emptiness. Because you create accumulation of wisdom, merit means that you are in the natural state. Do you understand? So they create two different accumulation merit. One is like when we are in the samadhi meditation, or you have true bodhicitta, thoughts, emotions, whatever arise, is create accumulation merit. Second, nothing is arise. You have bodhicitta, you have wisdom, samadhi, and always create accumulation merit. That's called wisdom accumulation merit. So the point is, and the yogis usually the song of realization says, if I'm sick, I'm very happy to sick. It's my negative karma is transformed. All my sickness is represented all mother sentient beings. And if I don't get sick, I'm very happy, joy, and I can put more effort, practice Dharma. So either way, it works for them. For us, either way doesn't work. Okay? And so same, without internet, without electricity, doesn't work anything in these, devices. So long as you have these two, either way works. Anyway, going to work. Suffering problem is there comes, they are very happy, joy, they're taken to the path. If no suffering, no emotion arise, they are happy too. This is the yogi. So that's he mentioned about it. Okay, here. Then second is when both of these come together. So means like this come together is they form a unity that a great sense of ease with realization as such. So what that means is so it's both, like say, emptiness, samadhi meditation, and with all this actually called no duality in states. All this whatever thoughts, emotions, and no duality, this comes together, everything is become inseparable, transforming into that state. I think that's correct. Okay. Appearing so great sense of cease with the realization as such. So everything is taken to the path, nothing is left behind. That's the main point. So great sense of ease with the realization as such. See, this helps become, arise the true realization, and then bring the true happiness and bliss. So that's this verses. And then next one. If one acts, everything that is done becomes skillful means. If one acts not, there is nothing to be done, or is spontaneously present. When both of these come together, it is no draw great bliss. What a great sense of ease, where body as such. So, second is whatever you're doing actions, right? If one acts means like doing any actions. Action, just long as bodhicitta and in this samadhi, no draw relaxation. All the action, whatever action, everything is become. Is everything that is done becomes skillful means skillful method. So the through the bodhicitta and whatever they're doing like activities, everything is a skillful method. So it's benefit for others. Nothing is like selfish, it's a purpose for own benefit. Everything is for others' benefit, it's benefit others. This is called skillful method. And then they can, as long as this have this realization, and even action looks like it's negative, but it's skillful method. It's become very powerful benefit. Same is so. Think about the Temple Nyingye Chenpo is another person. I share these many stories. One of the ship captain, and his name is Tepung, means like the captain. Nyingye Chenpo means who has very strong compassion, true compassion, who has true compassion. So, due to his compassion, bodhicitta, he cared the person. It's become skillful method. Do you know that story, right? And in the ship, captain care the person who going to carry 900 something like that people, and he recognized he going to care 900 people in the ship, in the boat is already in the ocean. So he arise very strong compassion to that person, no anger arise. If anger arises, then no skillful method. Then it's already emotion, right? So the skillful method, it means compassion. Seeing that person going to create so much negative karma, because that person going to kill so many people and to create a negative karma. Due to that, eons is going to suffering due to that negative karma. He arises strong compassion for that person. So then his intentions are take his negative karma. He didn't think I'm going to kill him. I take his negative karma. And I'm going to go to take his suffering to lower realms. He don't create that negative karma. So use that, he care use that intention, he killed the person, and so that creates so much accumulation merit. And that's called skillful method. So, the long as you have a compassion, bodhicitta, and samadhi, some level meditation, and especially the called absolute truth, the bodhisattvas means like reach to the first bodhisattva level, and then that person, whatever they do, everything is skillful metta is benefit others. Action is looks like negative, but not true negative. Negative is our perception. Negative is not truly exist. Everything is like due to our intentions become individual level. So someone, or example, touch to the snake is danger and negative, no good. But who someone knows like can subdue the snake or change, transform, or safety, many others that knows how to take care of the snake and touch and take care, and there is no danger, right? No problem. So same every situation is dependent. So you cannot say 100% negative, no? You cannot say it's 100% positive. It's everything is up to individual level. Because everything is emptiness. That's why it's nothing truly inherently exists than negativity. Make sense or no? Do you understand? So that's why this skillful method means this bodhisattva has skillful method. Everything is taken to the path. Use everything is in the practice, benefit others. And ordinary people who don't have wisdom, who don't have a bodhicitta, everything is taken to the causes of suffering and the samsara. And bodhicitta, everything, used to the skillful method and taken to the path, benefit others. Then, what he says, if one act not, there is nothing to be done, or is spontaneously present. Even the not action, not doing anything, but naturally, spontaneously benefit its own and benefit others. So same as Buddha Shakyamuni stay in the samadhi meditation, naturally arise this Heart Sutra for Chinrezek and Shariputra discussing it together, So that's the same, like even there no action doing anything, but naturally benefit others. Do you understand, right? Okay, so the point is no need the thoughts to create. I wanted to do something in that state. Like long as you be in that state, naturally benefit. So more is arise, many beings benefit. It's also planners and environment, everything naturally benefit. Sun is arise, naturally benefit. Sun didn't have an expectation to, I want to have this, I don't want to have this. That kind of concepts is no exist. So the enlightened being, this Buddha's naturally in that state is no need to act anything, just naturally benefit. Spontaneously present. When both of these come together, it is no draw great bliss. Then skillful metta, wisdom come together, then it is called non-dual great bliss. Means like non-duality is become great bliss. It's joy, happy, it's bliss is arise. So that's why yesterday I shared with you, like, wisdom is the same as water, and method, bodhicitta is the same as warm, heat. And you go to swim in the swimming pools or ocean, the cold, not pleasant. So only emptiness without compassion, bodhicitta, not pleasant. Do you understand? And this comes together is you have bliss. Inseparable. See, the water and the heat is inseparable actually. They're not separate. Then you like to swim, like you stay whole day in the pool or in the ocean, don't want it to get out. So same, you know, when you have samadhi meditation with blessed bodhicitta together, you want to stay in there. You don't want it to get out. So then you want to go back again in that state. If without that experience, our meditation still is a ordinary or fake meditation. It's like we can say still worldly level meditation, not beyond worldly meditation. Beyond worldly meditations must be these two is unite in the bodhicitta and wisdom together, and then arise this bliss. So long as this bliss arises, and then you can visualize the Yadam deity is so powerful, bliss arise, you can Guru Yoga is very powerful and benefit, and you read the text, every single the words is very powerful. And they make sense. It's open everything, your heart, centers, chakras, wings, you know, and the connections are very strong. So if after that, everything is like become limited. Do you understand, yeah? Okay. Time is finished or no? And that is a great essence of the wit, also where we are great blessed. What a great essence of is with the body is such. So body also arising the true bliss. If one speaks, the benefit self and other are accomplished. If one speaks not, it is beyond words, thought, and description. Whatever one does in the immaterial state, what a great sense of is with the speech as such. Okay, so this I have to look the Tibetans, make sure not going to say mistake wrong way. Sometimes I thought I understand English, but not truly. You know. So okay. Taking into the path. We need two things together, you know. The Jigdin Sangha is sharing two things together, and have to bring together, you know, inseparably, right? That's good for you guys. I didn't create that, but naturally happening is good for you guys. Especially Zon Sangha, so lucky. Nena rangi tonando mane naju samende. Jadar sejan jirmi rangi mosu already okay. If one speaks, the benefit of self and others are accomplished. If one speaks not, it is beyond words, thoughts, and description. So, okay. So, if you have good realization, bodhicitta, you talk lots is great. Yeah, otherwise talk lots is a distraction obstacle, okay? And wasting time. So we have to know that. If I speak, the benefit of self and other are accomplished. So long as you have bodhicitta, samadhi meditations, or whatever you talk or speech is become benefit others. So this means like don't say you have to talk lots, okay? Because you have to look to yourself. You have bodhicitta and samadhi, recognize emptiness. So when you speak and knowing others' mind, benefit, not hurt. Same time, others, whatever saying, you have to recognize song's emptiness. Emptiness is song. Song is no other than emptiness, right? So that is enlightening speech. Then everything become enlightening speech due to the bodhicitta and due to your samadhi, no duality, no door realization. These two comes together. Everything is enlightening speech. So it talks or it benefit others. If one acts not, if one speaks not, so if you don't talk anything, and that's also great. It is beyond words, thoughts, and description. So, Mane Nasam Julides is in that state, it's nothing to talk. And true nature is beyond the words, beyond the expression, right? So you cannot explain anything. That means you are in the non-duality state. That's also great. Yeah. So the point is here is like sharing is we need bodhicitta and samadhi, non-duality meditation. Without that, then talk loss also problem, no talk also problem. Everything's become problem. It causes of suffering, right? But long as you have these two together, bodhicitta and samadhi, and then you talk, everything's benefit others. And even you not talk, and you are in the natural state, it's knows like it's true nature is beyond the words and beyond the expressions. So the both are become extremely powerful or benefit beyond the words, thoughts and the description. So nothing actually you can explain to share true nature. Without talk is best another way. Because that means that you truly explain true nature. It's talk and then text, words is conceptual. They cannot touch to or like how to say into the non-duality states, because they create more dualistic thoughts. And in this state, sometimes like our how to say the sangha and the practitioners say, yeah, this makes sense. Yeah, I like that. I think that's correct. So that means incorrect. Because you create your thoughts here, making decisions and subject and object. So that's too fast. Actually, sometimes people does like that. I cannot say, yeah, cannot do that, right? So just let them to make decisions. But truly, you cannot make decisions in that case. It's beyond expression, thoughts, and that's why here says like, and description. So nothing is explained to description in that state. Google cannot translation in description in that state. Yeah, you cannot use Google in that state. Yeah, and then technology also cannot get into that state. So that's only then how to get in that state is through own experience. Knowing own nature due to our own experience. That's the here says thoughts and the description. Whatever one does is the immutable state. So what means immutable means? Okay, see, description and whatever us does is immutable states. It's non-changing states. What a great sense of is with speech as such. So that is a great sense. It's absolute truth, enlightening speech. Great sense of is with speech as such is something enlightening speech. Here sharing details of enlightening mind, enlightening form, body, enlightening speech. Do you understand, right? Three different ways he shared. So three of them are very powerful. So this all comes from his own experience. Through his guru's kindness, his blessing. Also, this is the key point of the, key point of the teaching or practice. Then, we go back to the title. It's a spiritual song. It's a peace sing, right? Peace sing dharma. But sing means one. Okay, so we go through only. Just you needed just one very important point to go into the to the point or in the practice. That's why keep on just one where surface is. As long as you have this in this how to say the practice or ability to use this one, and then all the teaching through everything is subsumed in this category, I think, in this teaching. So speech is as such. Then next is okay. So the next is Jigten Sungpo. He's sharing is this is he just sharing is like his own experience. Do not speak of this to others. So he said, like, I'm not sharing to something like wanted to show for someone, He just, this song is arising from himself. The point is, okay? And not knowing, not he say, I have realized I share to you, I'm showing to you, not that way. He said, just I have this realization and experience, I'm just singing this song with myself. So same is the, Shang
Hi, everyone. I'm just checking with Deb whether we're going to shut down now. It looks like we are because Kempo's blocked and they're going to reset their internet. So we will see everyone back at 2:00. Okay. Okay. Bye-bye. Have a
Bye,
nice-
Marilyn.